have a general mix of people who utilise Rex Airlines, and that involves people from the mining industry, fly-in, fly-outs. We've also have medical staff at our Orange Health Service, but we also have business people as well, so they rely heavily on flights to Sydney during the week.
About 100,000 passengers a year travel through Orange Airport, many with Rex Airlines. The past 15 months have been a nervous wait for them and the council that owns the airport.
There's obviously been a period of uncertainty, and what we do need here in Orange is competition with regards to pricing and the availability of flights.
Regional Express, or Rex, emerged after the collapse of Ansett in 2002. It largely services towns and cities where customers have few, if any, other choices to fly. But the regional carrier's ambitious decision to try to compete with Qantas and Virgin on capital city routes saw it lose $1 million a week, and Rex entered voluntary administration in July 2024. A federal government bailout enabled the airline to keep flying its regional routes, while flights between capital cities were axed.
The future of the regional airline Rex is hanging in the balance tonight.
Now, administrators EY seem to have found a buyer, entering a sale deed with US-based air services company Air T.
Air T is a decentralised holding company focused in aviation. One of the things we do well is make acquisitions and then build those acquisitions over a decent number of years.
Air T has never owned a passenger airline.
When it operates aircraft, it operates them for FedEx in the US, and these are aircraft that are owned by FedEx, so basically it provides the crews. It also is a spare parts company, and it does a few other digital things, but it's got a market cap of about $62 million at the moment, which is not a big company. So it's not just going to be a straightforward acquisition, I think.
One of the challenges facing a new owner is Rex's ageing fleet of 34-seater Saab 340s, only about half of which are currently operating. Air T has access to the spare parts those planes need. In a statement, Air T said it plans to bring Rex's full fleet back online and expects Saabs to be flying with the Rex flag for another 10 to 15 years.
It's going to be increasingly costly. When you've got old aircraft, maintenance is always an increasing cost, and obviously with these it is a serious cost. So I suspect there might be some sort of plan in the back of someone's mind that this is a stopgap and something will come along to help Air T to finance in the future.
This is the state we're in. We're talking about getting a company on board to save Rex because they've got engine parts to make sure they can get unserviceable aircraft in the air again. That's good short-term news, but just saying it really makes the point that this is a terrible situation for regional Australia. It doesn't infuse us with confidence for the future.
Air T says it will keep existing routes and services going and retain current staff. More details on the proposed sale are expected in the next couple of weeks, and creditors will need to tick off on the deal.
And I look forward to, if the creditors agree that this is the right option for Rex to go forward. We as a government obviously think that it is, but that will be up to the creditors.
The administrators say no return to shareholders is anticipated. Almost 5,000 creditors, including suppliers and airports, are owed $500 million. They haven't been told what they'll receive, if anything.
I would suspect pretty much that they're not going to get anything.
We are owed an amount of money, but that amount isn't made public. What we are hopeful is that we'll receive some of that money back, but we're more encouraged with the fact that there is some certainty around the sale of Rex Airlines and that we are able to provide a service which is needed in our community.
The federal government loaned Rex $80 million to keep regional routes going during the administration and took on $50 million of the airline's debt from its largest creditor. Air T hasn't commented on whether that will be repaid.
So we're also a creditor. We'd obviously hope to see some return for that over time, but that again is going to be a matter for the administration.
What is needed is, I think, a recognition that we've been coasting along for the last probably 3 decades, just assuming that regional services would continue without doing anything proactive. It's not really about Rex. Unless you have some sort of comprehensive collective strategy, we're going to stagger from one hiccup to the next, as it were.